There are two main characters, okay? We know who they are, Moses and Abraham, or as Trump likes to call him, Abraham. I like to call him Abraham. That's what I call him. I call him Abraham Avinu. Because he was so great, Abraham Avinu. I love him. And you know, I did the Abraham Avinu Accords. I did that. I think probably I'm doing better than God. You know, you look at God, and he's not doing very well. He's not doing well at all, you know. He didn't make peace in the Middle East. I did. I think I did. I'm doing better than God. I don't think he ever did well, quite frankly. I don't think he had churns do this all night. I don't think God ever did well, you know. Even in the beginning, God created the earth in 6 days. By the way, I would have done it in 4. I think he did very badly, God. I think he did Kamala bad. That's what I call it when someone does so badly, because she did horrible. She did so bad. She did so bad. Kamala bad, I call it. By the way, I think that's also the capital of Pakistan. Kamala bad, Pakistan. I think that's where they found bin Laden. I don't like Kamala. I don't like Elon either. Elon, not Elon Gold. I love Elon Gold. I don't like Elon Musk. You know, he has Asperger's. And by the way, I love burgers and I like ass. So, you know, you put them together, you have Asperger's. We were going to open up a chain of Asperger's restaurants. It was going to be like Hooters, but we were going to focus on the buns. We were going to do just buns.
You know, I don't have all night here, people. It's a short set. Enjoy it while you can. Good golly. Anyway, so the Bible is about Abraham and Moses, right? And their main storyline is that God tells them to go to Israel. So the Bible is about God telling 2 Jews to go to Israel. And we got a future mayor that's telling us to get out of Israel. Let me tell you something. I'm going to go with God on this one, okay? I'm going to go with God, the OG Zionist, okay? Yeah, I'm going to go with the one who freed us from slavery, not the guy who's offering free bus rides and free Palestines, all right? I don't need that.
unbelievable! New York. What the hell happened to my city? Right? It's crazy. But you know what? We'll get through it. We just got to be strong, and we will get through it, because this is what we do, Jews, you know? You got to suffer a little bit, and then you got to fight back, and then you get through it. Right, people? You're Russians. I married a Russian Jewish woman. I know you people. You are strong. My wife can beat the shit out of me, okay? I'm talking. This is a strong woman. Her name's Sasha. I don't mess with her. But you see Anna, she's beautiful. Nice, beautiful, thin frame, and I don't mess with Anna. I'm afraid of her. Look at the character. I've never seen a husband work this hard for anybody. He's either afraid of her or he's trying to get a little action. Anyway, here's the point. We got to be strong. And you got to support, and you got to fight. I went to Israel 5 times, like I said, in the last 2 years. And I live in LA, so that's a schlep. Although my last trip, I hitched a ride with Greta. And that was really... talk about a party boat. That was a lot of fun. My favorite punishment, because she deserved the punishment for her propaganda going out there. And then Israel sends her home. Best punishment ever. El coach back row. Oh my God. Just like 50 screaming Hasidic kids. She can't get a minute of sleep. There's someone tapping her on the shoulder every 4 minutes. You want to daven mincha? Come daven mincha with us. Come on, daven mincha. We need a minion. You want to join us in the back? We're gonna daven a quick mincha. How dare you? I'm a woman. Oh, I thought you were a bar mitzvah boy. I'm sorry. It looked like your parents forgot to give you an upshare and a 3. But anyway. Ridiculous. All the lies and the hatred. But let me tell you something. I had the best trip. I was there for Rosh Hashanah and all the holidays. I love Israel. Israel is the only place on earth, right, where everybody wishes you a Happy New Year in Hebrew, in September, in traffic, after flipping you off. It's unbelievable. It's like, hey, Bezonah! Shana Tova. I was there for Yom Kippur, Tel Aviv, and Yom Kippur.
Kippur, that is special. That is magical. I wouldn't do it again, because just being in Tel Aviv that week, because the next day, after Yom Kippur, I'm on the beach just looking at everyone, and if you think I was doing a lot of al-Khaitz the day before, I was just like... And that was just the men that I was looking at. I'm telling you, you should see these Israeli macho... Yeah, that's right. Anyway, here's the point, people. I love being in Israel. I love Israelis. You know what I love? Israelis are so proud, right? They're proud of being Jewish, and they're proud of being Israeli. They're just not that into, what's the word? Judaism. You know what I mean? I mean, not all, but there are a lot of really secular Israelis who want nothing to do with you. Even argue with them. I'm like, you know what? You should keep Shabbat. Shabbat's beautiful. You should keep it. He was like, and you should keep Sheket. Okay? We don't need to keep Shabbat. Okay? In Israel, we have Shabbat, so we don't need to keep it. You don't have it, so you have to keep it. That doesn't even make sense, right? They don't understand kosher. In Tel Aviv, you have to ask which restaurant is kosher. I'm ordering a steak. I'm like, but is this kosher? And I'm like, what do you mean? Of course it's kosher. We're in the Holy Land. Everything holy, everything kosher. But is it actually kosher? Technically, no. No, it's not. But what do you want? Do you want... I'd love to see if it was under rabbinical supervision. You want big rabbis staring at your meat? This is what you want? Not really, but... I'm just saying, is it slaughtered properly? It's not alive. What? I love Israel. I just don't like Israeli cab drivers because they have no interest in my business. I'm in Tel Aviv, and they have it's like Uber, but they have this thing, Get, right? And I turned to my wife. I said, I ordered a Get. She said, finally. A little too close to home. Anyway. Because it's like, you're waiting for the car, and it says it'll be here in 8 minutes, then it's like 12 minutes, then it's 15. It goes up. Everything in Israel is backward. The numbers are going up. The car's getting further away, so you try to hail a cab. Hailing a cab in Israel is the opposite of New York City. You just raise your hand, and 5 cabs just come and crash into each other just to pick you up. In Israel, all they do is they slow down, they look at you, and they go... They don't want my business. I remember my last trip, I was leaving that day. I hail a cab. He goes, where are you going? I'm like, the airport. I'm not going there. Oh, I didn't know that's how this worked. I thought we go where I need to go, and I don't just hop along on your errands and hope for the best, you know? And then I get in the cab, and I'm sitting there, and it's crazy because he's just smoking like it's 1952. And it just packs and packs of cigarettes, and the windows are stuck. I'm like, could you roll down the windows? He's like, what's the problem? I'm like, the smoke. He goes, smoke. It's good for you. I'm like, no, that is contrary to what I have heard. I'm not sure that it's... So he goes, okay, tell me, what's good for you? Tell me, what do you think good for you? I'm like, I don't know, vegetables, fruit. Food! There's a lot of sugar in food. You know what has 0 sugar? Smoke. I'll tell you the only other thing I don't like being... this is what I don't like, because I love every second in Israel, but the only thing I don't like about being in Israel is that I don't speak Hebrew, because I only went to yeshiva for 15 years. 15 years of Hebrew school, and I cannot speak Hebrew. Oh, I can read it, but I don't get it. My friend Yochai Sponder, you know him? He's an amazing Israeli comedian. He said to me, that's fascinating. It's fascinating that you can read Hebrew, but you can't speak it. Because I can speak English, but I can't read it. Everything in Israel is backwards, I'm telling you. But let me tell you, my parents, they live here now in Manhattan. They were from the Bronx. They could have moved out of the Bronx years before they did, with all the money he spent on yeshiva, only to have their idiot son standing there in Israel going, Ech omrim, late checkout. Low noon, shnei. Shnayim, Shatayim, Shatay o'clock. I have a late flight. I have a flight tonight to Halayla Hazeh. Halayla Hazeh, Shatay o'clock. I'm reading from the Haggadah just to communicate with my own people in our homeland. It's ridiculous. Same with my kids. I send my kids to a yeshiva in Los Angeles called Maimonides, or as I like to call it, My Money Dies. Because they don't speak a word either, not a word. We are just one big dopey family walking around Israel with that same stupid one-word answer to that common question. And I'm not knocking the schools, these are good schools. I'm just saying the curriculum, the focus is off. It's not on teaching our beautiful, ancient, native tongue. It's all about what you're not allowed to do, right? Don't do this, don't do that. I know that my jacket cannot have wool and linen. I do not know the Hebrew words for wool and or linen. I know that when I eat fish, the fish must have fins and scales. Very good. And the Hebrew words for fins and scales? Oh, looks like you all went to Hebrew school too. Look at that. Because they're too busy teaching rules and laws. And I know them all. I know that if my ox were to gore my neighbor's sheep in Westwood, Los Angeles, I know that I am liable for the damages due to my negligence in not fixing the broken fence on my side of the property. That I know, but I do not know how to apologize to my Israeli neighbor. I would just be like, Chad Gad Yah, I think that's... No Aramaic, just Hebrew. Okay, Slicha, Shalom, Shalach, Shalcha. Okay, who lochai anymore? Leolam ba'ed. Thank you, people. You don't have to applaud. It's over in 2 minutes. It's over. Look at this. I've already exceeded my time. No, I can't do too much time. I'm only here for a few minutes. It's getting late. But I do appreciate that Nash is an amazing organization. Love that you had me here tonight. And by the way, just so you know, you should be excited to see on stage, in person, the second best Jewish comedian in the world, right after Zelensky. And you know... By the way, I don't think Zelensky would have done as well as I'm doing. I gotta be honest. I think he would have been up here and be like, thank you very much. This is what you do is Carnegie Hall. And Dershowitz did jokes about Stalin and Hitler. The doctor only gave $100. Should have taken doctor off the... No, but this is exciting. And you know, most comedians, we dream of playing Carnegie Hall. But it was always my dream to play the second floor little conference room for Nash Dome. Dreams really do come true. Thank you all. Keep supporting. Keep those funds coming in. Good night. Thank you.